Welcome back everyone to another episode of Let's Play Dark Souls 2. In fact, it's the last episode of this Let's Play. We are going to be ending the game in this part. So, are you ready, kids? Aye aye, Captain. Okay, you might be ready, you might not be. I'm ready because I've already done this. So, I'm going to be talking about everything that I did wrong and that I did sort of right. So, firstly, here we are in the lower Drangleic Castle bonfire. We walk off to the left there, and now we could find ourselves through this door, and the Emerald Herald is somehow already in here ready to talk to us.
My journey is already complete. My name is Shanalot. The dragon gave me this name, for I was born with none. I was born of dragons, contrived by men. By ones who would cozen fate herself. They are the ones who created me. But they failed. I did not come out as intended. Fate would not be bested, and men were cursed once again. If you proceed, Nashandra will come after you. Knowing that you will take the throne and link the fire. She covets the first flame and the great soul. Put Nashandra to rest.
Alright, so we are going to be fighting Nashandra. So, you've already seen I switched armor sets. That's sort of because I like the cape. And also I think this had a little bit better stats. And also, holy crap, this next two fights, there's two of them, are very, very difficult. So, much like the Killing of the Lost Flame in the first game, here we are just running up, taking a brief moment to catch our breath, I guess, towards the fog gate. There's actually no enemies to deal with here, so it's a straight shot, which is very nice because it's never fun prepping for the boss and then dying to something on the way. So, if you choose to right here, you can summon a bunch of stuff, including Vengirl, the NPC. I put my summon sign down there for a second, because I was hoping to get summoned in, but no such luck. So, here we are. This is the Throne Watcher and the Throne Defender. Fuck these guys. These can go suck a dick. I hate these guys. They are they are Dark Souls 2, Ornstein, and Smo. You got the light, you got the light one. And you got the heavy one, you got the one that's really fast, the one's very slow. Unfortunately, they're both assholes, okay? So firstly, poison, super useful, because if you could poison both of them, then you could bring them both down to really low health and have a fun time here. But if not poison, do whatever you can. I just recommend that you try to kill them both at the same time, because if you bring one down to 0% and the other is still up, then the one that is still up will eventually walk over to the downed one, and they will actually heal them up. So that's not good. But here, this is the optimal fight for me. I've tried this so many times. I had like at least 7 attempts, I'd say. Just throwing out a random number, I guess. But more than 5 attempts, easily, of trying to fight these guys and just losing. But finally, here we go. I got him. I will also mention, once either of them get down to below 50%, the other will ignite their weapon with electricity. So eventually both will have their weapon with electricity, which ups their attack, which is very, very difficult. But once we kill them, and you have the Kindred Soul in your inventory, we get a cutscene.
You have proven yourself to me. Now, be one with the dark.
Alright, so this is Nashandra, the final boss of the game. And, I'll just throw this out there. I died. This boss is no pushover, but then again, she is not the most difficult boss in the game. You just got to be sort of careful of a few things, which I'll talk about. But first, there's two different cutscenes. First, if you fight the two bosses beforehand, and then have the kindred spirit, and another if you have the kindred spirit and then walk in here. So this is the second cutscene, which I like that they accounted for both options. Also, her hair looks a little bit like dreadlocks or something.
You have proven yourself to me.
To be honest, this is just two iterations of the same sort of cutscene, but I just like the fact that there's a little bit different nuance to each of them.
Now, be one with the dark.
I think this one is good, but the other one is a little bit more creepy and sinister in my opinion. But regardless, here we are with this fight. So, I start out with poison, okay? A little weird attack there, but poison nonetheless. It's going to be very helpful, but she has a few moveset, or a few things in her moveset. Firstly, she has a fucking Kamehameha beam here. Has two different variations. One, she just attacks, and then it goes upwards. Another where she attacks, and then it varies going side to side all over the place. The side to side, be very careful of that, but the one that's just straightforward, no worries. She will also try to curse you. So what she threw down with a sweeping motion of her hand at the beginning of the fight is those cursed sort of geysers. You could actually attack them to dispel them, but I chose to just ignore them and focus on fighting her. She's pretty susceptible to fire, I'd say, but I mean, I can't say that she's not susceptible to other stuff too. Again, her attacks curse you, so be very careful. You don't have to worry too much about it, but her attacks can be pretty quick. She has an amazing golf swing. I like to think she's basically a golfer, because she's just like practicing her golf swing back and forth all over the place. But for those couple things, that's all you have to worry about. The only other attack she has is, I believe, right here. No. She's bringing more geysers. Once she brings more, like, geyser, or I don't know if they're geysers, but whatever, more dispensing curse bullshit, you have to just draw her away, however means. I recommend ranged, or just walking away from her and waiting. This will draw her away, and then you don't have to worry about destroying them. I think this is the best idea for, here, that will actually curse you, and it has a pretty huge hitbox, so it can curse you without hitting you. And it deals a lot of damage if it does hit you. So run towards her and then roll if you need to, and you'll be fine. Here I was desperately trying to switch over weapons because I just this one was just not cutting it. This is her last attack where she will charge up and then do an explosion, which is essentially a dark force. Not like force like Star Wars, but force like the Miracle. But yeah, this is really all you have to worry about for the boss. Like I mentioned, she's not a pushover, but then again, if you've gotten this far, you can defeat her. That is a fact. It's not difficult to defeat her if you've gotten past the previous bosses on your own. And again, you can use phantoms, and there's no shame in that. I just chose to impose upon myself a small challenge of defeating the final bosses on my own. So, is she disappointing? No. I'd say she's actually much more fitting boss than the previous one in Dark Souls 1. In Dark Souls 1, I forget his name. Gwendolyn? No. Whatever, I don't remember his name. Gwendolyn is a boss, but not the final boss. The final boss was disappointing because he honestly was parryable, and once you parried him, he was really weak, and it just sort of felt like a one-trick pony of he just had a flame sword and it was powerful, and that's it. Here, it's a little bit different, I'd say. Nashandra feels like a formidable opponent, and she's a little bit sinister. But I am better than her, so I defeated her, and I was like, yeah! Fuck you, Nashandra. I win. Which is awesome. So now we have to wait. I believe this next... Oh, no. For the next cutscene to activate, you have to run towards the chasm. But I was just like, let's throw out all the gestures. Because I was real happy I finally beat her. So, once you kill her, and once you walk over here, we will see this next cutscene. And this is the last cutscene of the game. I guess, technically. I think there's more, but whatever. So here we are. Let's watch this.
who link the fire. You who bear the curse. Once the fire is linked, souls will flourish anew, and all of this will play out again. It is your choice to embrace or renounce this. Great Sovereign, take your throne. What lies ahead, only you can see.
Oh, I find that terrifying. So, that's the end. We finally take the throne, and we're locked inside there forever. To link the flame, and then for it all to play out again, which basically means New Game Plus. So, to enter New Game Plus, you have to come here to Majula or any, I think, bonfire, and you have to click on this option here, Begin Journey to Drangleic. Once you start this, you'll only be able to mess with the people in New Game Plus 2, or New Game Plus, sorry. But New Game Plus is something I'm going to have to tackle on my own. So, this is where our journey ends together. I am sorry. My name is Sam, OneUpBox here on YouTube, and this has been my Let's Play of Dark Souls 2. I hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. I will see you in the next Let's Play. Goodbye.